Mikel Yazabal, exactly as I said with that hat-trick. Hello and welcome back to what is the final episode of this season in the Sociedad to Success Save Season 1. We'll be finishing today here. We've got two games, one against Las Palmas and one against Girona. Off camera we had a tough loss against Valencia at home. We basically bottled our home record. We were one of only two teams to not lose at home all season. Real Madrid, who've won every game at home, which is insane, really. But we've not. We were gonna have the whole season unbeaten at home, but it doesn't look like it was meant to be. It's a season of a few shortcomings here. That's how I could describe it best. And yeah, we've also dropped down from third place, which would have been good. But if we don't get it, then it's nothing to really worry about. But we need in this game, we need just 1 point, I believe, or 3 points. I think 3 points would guarantee us the Champions League. We are 4 points ahead with two games left to go. So 2 points, in fact, it would be that we need to guarantee that Champions League spot. So we've got first game against Las Palmas. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get straight into it. And one thing I just wanted to point out, by the way, is that we might have lost out in the Champions League, but if you have a look here at what the final will be, Marseille have made the final, which is pretty insane, really. The team we lost to quite heartbreakingly in a heartbreaking fashion. Imagine if we could have stopped them and we'd, held that 3-0 lead that we had at one point in the game. They were 3 minutes away from losing into going into the next round, but I guess that's just how it's meant to be. If they played like a good team, then they deserve to go through. We need to focus on ourselves now, I know, but I just thought that's something that would be cool to point out that they have made that final. But the team we'll be going with today in this game against Las Palmas away from home. We've got Ramiro in goal, Ike Munoz on the left, Zubaldi and Joe Gomez making it on the back, and Hamai Traore on the right as ever. We've got Zubimendi and Mikel Merino in the midfield, Yazbal on the left, Mendes on the right, Smith Rowe through the middle, and Umar Sadiq up top. Onto the game. Joe Gomez steps over free kick and he plays it out wide to Bryce Mendes, who cuts inside, but he is dispossessed in his unnatural midfield role. But Ike Munoz with a lovely intercept there to stop the flowing Las Palmas attack, and that was very, very good defending there to cover the ball. And Smith Rowe has had a ball go straight through him there from Mikel Merino, I believe it was. Not our best play so far. The boys are looking very tired already early on in this game, which is a shame for us, really. Hopefully, we can still go out and get what we need from this game. 3 points would secure us the qualification that we want into next year's Champions League. And I hope that we could even get into the third place spot, because to be known as the third best team and be beating like Atletico Madrid, who are third at the moment, a team like that, a squad like that, that would be really, really impressive in my first season. But we have a lot of work to do here if we do want to make that happen, as the shot comes in there and it just goes wide of Alex Ramiro's post. So far it stands 0-0 as the ball is played through to Smith Rowe. He'll look to go back to Joe Gomez now, and Joe Gomez will look to go out wide here. He plays it to Zubaldi first, and he'll return the ball back to Joe Gomez, and now it goes out wide to Bryce Mendes. Smith Rowe might look to make the run through. As he does, he's got Umar Sadiq waiting in the middle. Emil Smith Rowe will look to try and continue to advance this ball. Plays to Bryce Mendes. Bryce Mendes in the middle, and he is fouled, and we will receive a penalty here, most likely. It's like our 10th or something penalty this season, which is pretty crazy that we've had that, but it just shows our fast flowing threat in the box, and that's really positive stuff. Obviously we can't help if the penalties are going against us if we are being fouled in the box, as you can see from a lot of these decisions, as Oyarzabal has the chance to get his 30 or something goal of the season. Lovely shot from Oyarzabal to put that into the right corner, and he gets his 32nd goal of the season. Wow, pretty impressive stuff that. And another goal here in this game from Joe Gomez. He plays the ball at Bryce Mendes, and he goes back to Dennis Zakayan, who's just come on, and Berene at the back post with a lovely header. Simple stuff makes it 2-0 in this game to Real Sociedad. As Las Palmas find themselves in the attack, it's a lovely steady ball through, and what a save by Alex Ramiro there to deny striker for Las Palmas from getting a consolation goal here. You'd hope this win here would secure us our Champions League qualification, and that would be amazing to get back in there for another season, and hopefully we can contest it much better than we did this season. Round of 16 was obviously good, but we could have done a lot better in my opinion, and especially the draw we had. You don't get chances like that against teams like that very often, and I knew we could play like how we did from them 3 goals that we scored, but it just wasn't meant to be. As we approach full time in this game, the 2-0 win, securing us our Champions League spot for next season, wrapping it up at the 94th minute, and we win the game 2-0. Lovely stuff. On to the final game of the season against Girona. So on to the game here against Girona, the team we will be going with starts with Ramiro in goal, Munoz, Zubalir, Joe Gomez, and Hamari Traore on the right, Zubimendi in midfield alongside Mikel Merino, Oyarzabal on the left, Bryce Mendes on the right, Emil Smith Rowe through the middle, and for the final time this season, Umar Sadiq up top. I'm just want to check. So if Mikel Oyarzabal gets hat-trick here, 30 goals this season, that is a amazing performance, really. Great season for us, and hopefully we can top it off with a great result here to end our season. Mario Traore bursts down the swing. He plays the ball in, or he has about the back post for his 28th goal in the league. As I was saying before the game, he could score his 30th goal of this season should he score a hat-trick in this game at home, and already he's got one from none other than Hamari Traore with one of his trademark assists, his 14th assist of the season for a right back. That's pretty decent in my opinion. As Bryce Mendes now finds himself on the swing, but he is tackled when he approaches that 18-yard box, and now Girona will look to try and turn this ball over. But Bryce Mendes picking up that ball there, been another amazing play for us in attack this season, and he goes and tracks back and does what he should be doing. When he loses the ball, as Aichem Munoz now finds himself on this left wing, his last game for the club, the ball goes into Marcidic and it doesn't come for anything. But yeah, it's his last game of this season for us. He will be leaving the club after he already has a pre-contract agreement in place. His contract, he ran it down. He didn't want to re-sign. I personally would have liked to re-sign him, but if he was already planning on leaving before I was here, then we can't really do too much about it. So he will be leaving, and he's putting a good contribution for us, and we can be very, very happy. But one person who won't be leaving is Hamari Traore, and we'd hope Mikel Oyarzabal as well. And that lovely ball in to make it 2-0. And exactly as I said, what's happening, should Mikel Oyarzabal get his hat-trick, he would have 30 goals for the season in the league. And Hamari Traore with 15 assists, if he keeps continuing at this rate, he could get 30 assists as well. It's amazing performance. Trademark goal. Much of the same from that last time out, last episode. Two of the same goals. I think it was Oyarzabal as well who had the same ball in from Hamari Traore twice in a row. And it's as simple as that. We lead 2-0 as another ball in from Bryce Mendes. Couldn't make it 3-0, and Mikel Merino knocks it on to Umar Sadiq. And Umar Sadiq, I do think, might have been offside actually at the back post. We'll have to see what happened with that, but it's a lovely bit of play should that stand. And the decision will be made now as to whether it stands or not, and the decision given is it's been disallowed. But some lovely play there. Overall, great first half for us in this game. As Bryce Mendes plays a lovely ball into Mikel Merino in the middle, but it does fall back out to Bryce Mendes. Now Emil Smith Rowe in what could be his last game for the club, and he's got a goal in it as well. He may be rejoined us next season, or he might not. He is obviously going back from his loan here at the club, but that is a lovely goal to top it off should he not be returning to the club. And it is 3-0 within the first half, and what a performance so far for Real Sociedad to top off this league campaign. As Mikel Merino now finds himself on the ball in the midfield, he plays it out to none other than Traore on that right side, and he loses the ball and he just goes and wins it back. And it just shows the work rate and the determination this team has, you know, in my first year at the club. We've been an amazing team in my opinion. We've definitely solidified our place as one of the best teams in La Liga, and it's the only way is up from here. I feel like next season could be a huge season with the right signings, bit of money in the bank, and we could be doing some amazing things in the league and in all competitions. And this game just shows why we deserve it. And Mikel Oyarzabal, exactly as I said with that hat-trick, and if there was anything that could capture why we deserve to be a top team, that goal right there, everything that came from it to score that, and the finish from Mikel Oyarzabal, an amazing player for us this season. His 30th goal of the season. Wow. Well, what a team. 75 minutes gone in this game. Girona have pulled a goal back, and they might have the chance to pull two back in this game, and the header goes back out to Daley Blind standing over this corner. What a player he's been in real life. Kind of crazy how Football Manager works sometimes, the fact that Girona are doing so well in real life. Maybe not as much in this season in this save so far. As another ball in from Daley Blind will come in, and yeah, I guess it shows how the game can be realistic and unrealistic sometimes. I think it's very realistic that we're a good team, you know. I saw the potential in the team, that's why I came for the first save on this channel, and it's been a lovely, lovely experience. I've really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next season that's coming up. Looks like we could finish the league here in third place, where Atletico Madrid are drawing, and we might finish in third place with 72 points as we approach 90 minutes. And they've only gone and scored a late goal. Wow, if Villarreal could pull back a goal for us, that would be amazing. But it doesn't look like it's meant to be, as they do the Guard of Honor at the home stadium for the final time this year. And Real Sociedad have won this game 4-1. We've qualified for the Champions League. We've finished in fourth place. We've made it a quarter final of the Copa del Rey, round of 16 of the Champions League, and I feel like the only way is up from here. I can't wait for this next season. Big summer ahead of us. Looking forward to be making some transfers, and it's going to be a big season for us next. So for the final time this season, once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, roll on the next season. I'll leave you with this tune, and I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye bye.